Let's take a tour at the Tamashii Spot Hong Kong, the official store for the Bandai Tamashii Nations brand, where we get a first look at the latest releases on display as well as the current collections on show. So just outside the display area, we have the most recent releases as well as the upcoming ones, and it really is just to promote the brand and give you an idea of the figure and what to expect when you purchase them. So the SH Figuarts YuYu Hakusho is finally here with the main protagonist, Yusuke Urameshi, and 90s anime classic. They've gone for the yellow and blue colors over the green uniform, so it's for a specific arc. And they've gone all out with this dynamic pose using effects for the hand as well as on the stand. The One Piece Romance Dawn is on display with Luffy and Nami, where this line is just getting started. We know they made announcements already for Zoro, Shanks and Ace, and this is one of the lines that's going to be keep expanding as there are so many characters they can still do. So here is Nami. The colors really pop, and it's been a while since we last saw an SH Figuarts all those years ago, and they're yet to do Nami for the Raid on Onigashima line, making this even more anticipated. The Netflix live-action One Piece Nami is also here, following Luffy and Zoro earlier this year, and this is one for those who enjoy the show and want another version of these characters, so be sure to check out my full review if you haven't already. The new line Undead Unluck has releases with a double display with the two main characters Fuko and Andy, both exciting releases on another anime that has an interesting storyline, but one I probably won't get around to for a while since there are so many other recommendations. The latest Dragon Ball Super Vegeta with a new colour is releasing very soon, the Unwavering Saiyan Pride Edition as it's been dubbed as, so another god form to look out for. We also have Sunraku from Shangri-La Frontier, the Bluebird headgear and a double blades, making this one of the standouts in the cabinet in terms of the poses. There is also a nice trio of the Kamen Rider line from left to right, the Spectre Heisa, Mac Heisa and the Brave Quest Gamer editions. Also on display is the latest Demon Slayer line with Giyu Tomioka, which is now paired up next to the other two in the line with Tenjiro and Nezuko, and I really like this dynamic pose with the effects. And here is another closer look at the Nezuko figure, as well as a look at Tenjiro. And to round off the main display, we have the Ultraman arc, which is also set for this month, and the card behind shows off the two armors it can be geared up in. And inside, of course, there are more displays of the collection, so let's dive right in. The Netflix Rebel Moon continues as we have Nemesis added into the line with Korra and Jimmy. Zack Snyder's sci-fi epic for Part 1, A Child of Fire, has some awesome figures on display with Korra. We also have the robot Jimmy. And here is a first look at Nemesis, the Sword Master who joins the Velt Resistance. The sculpt looks very accurate to the source, and I like we get a look at her wielding the double flame swords. And here are the releases from the previous months with Bleach, the 1000-Year Blood War Toshiro Hitsugaya, so same materials used to show off the robe despite the hard plastic, and it can get in some cool poses. And here it is paired up next to another Bleach character from the same line, Kinbaichi Zaraki, also in a sword pose. And recently Naruto Pole is getting some major promotion with a new set of releases, so here is Minato who won first place in the worldwide voting project, and there's also a look of course at the main star Naruto, and he is holding on to the 99 flag. And next to Naruto we also have Sakura, which has also been released in the last few months, and she is also wielding onto the main accessory, the flag. And next to her we have the new Itachi, which of course uses the soft cloth materials, making up a really nice collection. And above we have the Tekken 8 battle with Devil Jin Kazama up against his father Kazuya Mishima. And it's not all SH Figuarts on display. We have some Figuarts Zero for the One Piece line, as well as the SH Monsterarts for Yu-Gi-Oh! And we also have Kamen Rider with Kamen Rider Game Orange Arms 10 years after its first aired. And here is a look at the Ultraman collection, as we have the Jet Jaguar from 1973 as well as Ultraman X, and there's also the Netflix Ultraman and Emmy, as well as Ultraman Gaia version 2 with the effect part set and Ultraman Father that stands above them. On the opposite side we have the Kaiju number 8 trio, as well as the Osama Sentai King Oga, and one that sits behind them is the Rurouni Kenshin with Kenshin Hiruma. Two major and popular SH Figuarts lines are on show with Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece, and I can assure you this isn't the last we've seen of them. So here is a closer look at the Jujutsu Kaisen collection with a mixture of JJK 0, Season 1 and Season 2. And the One Piece The Raid on Onigashima collection, which has really skyrocketed in recent times as they have built up a line in no time. And we also have some Figuarts Mini on display, and this is for the Demon Slayer line. A replica of the sword is also behind. And also for the Demon Slayer line, they have ones for the Figuarts Zero. And as always, we have the store exclusives for the SH Figuarts right at the top, and we are not short of Gundam figures on display, and right at the bottom we have the Figuarts Zero. And here is a closer look at the Tamashii Nations Store exclusives. So we have a mixture on display from Godzilla to Naruto, as well as Spy Family, Kamen Rider and Dragon Ball. So here is a closer look at the Figuarts Zero statues. The popular characters are all here with Naruto, Sailor Moon, One Piece and Dragon Ball. And we also have the base stands for Dragon Ball itself, representing each of the Dragon Balls, and there's even a new one with the Netflix sign. The Seiya collection is one of the highest quality figures you'll see on this display, with the limited editions as well as the 20th anniversary set of miniature figures. Be sure to check out my Tamashii Nations store visit in Tokyo where they had this theme at the time. And now we can enjoy the Gundam collection, where we have some major displays on show with a mixture of the releases. I wish I knew all the models, but this I will leave for the experts. But as you can see, they do look really cool with the bright colours, and I wouldn't mind adding some to my collection one day. We also have the Mobile Suit Gundam Figuarts Mini, as well as more in a battle display. I can sit back and admire the poses, and just the details and paint put into these are staggering. As you can see, they're on a stand with the background. And I do wonder if these backgrounds and bases are included for purchase, as it really upgrades the displays. And not just the larger models, we have the miniature versions, as this is one of the standout displays with a miniature version of a trio. Although some of them do say display only. And we have some amazing displays, especially the warships and spacecrafts, which are very unique. I'm actually unsure if all of these are Gundam, but based on what I'm seeing, this is the robot section. And I also really like the effect parts placed on the side, which I believe is also for purchase. So currently Tamashii Nations are celebrating the 50th anniversary for the Soul of Chogokin, so they do have some more displays in their glass cabinets. And here to round off the rest of the displays at Tamashii Spot. And there's also a free booklet to pick up to celebrate the 50th anniversary. Of course, it's not a Tamashii Spot without a shop, so that's where we're heading next. It is a very small area, so here is a quick preview. So it really is Figuarts heaven if you want to experience the Tamashii store, as we have the latest releases like Nami, Nemesis, Itachi and Minato. And we have some old releases like Chainsaw Man, as well as the new ones Undead Unluck, One Piece and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And here is, I believe, that Gundam trio we saw earlier, the white base Team MS set and the robot sets as well below. And we have some more robot sets. And the Seiya boxes are also in store. And we can also pick up some bases for Dragon Ball and the new Netflix one. And we are not done with the displays. There's a few glass cabinets showing off the items for a promotion, and it just gives you an idea of what to expect, and it really attracts you to stay longer in the store. So that is a look at the Tamashii Spot in Hong Kong. I will drop the address in the description below. Of course, as always, check out my channel for more SH Figuarts content. If you're interested in any Figuarts on display, you can use my affiliate link to purchase the item if you want to experience the first-hand figures sent from Japan. Thanks for watching and hope to see you next time.